this. This is my very custom QUIK, all the way from Old Fusion Designs over in Michigan in the USA. This is part of the Detroit Dart Talk Zecret Zanta, which I took part in again this year. Last year, it's now January. So yeah, this is a Secret Santa which is organised by the hosts of Detroit Dart Talk podcast, which is a kind of Nerf enthusiast podcast. They do lots of chat about the hobby. They go to lots of events and recap them and have guests on and all about it. So you should go check it out on your podcast provider of choice. And yeah, we've been very lucky to have been a guest on the podcast before, talking about Foam Fest and stuff. And they invited me to take part in the Secret Santa last year and again this year, which I did. And this was the gift I received from one of the hosts of the podcast itself, Adam, who is aka Old Fusion Designs. And he very, very, very generously built me this complete custom QUIK and sent it over. When I opened this, I was a little bit gobsmacked because this is, yeah, kind of above and beyond anything I was expecting. Old Fusion Designs, this is one of his own blaster designs. It's built around the Flycore, and if you don't know what the Flycore is a kind of project that the hobby's been screaming out for years, I think, personally. It's just the kind of heart of a blaster. It's a kind of cage which comprises of the flywheel cage, so mounts for motors, flywheels, everything. It also has space for the switches, and the magazine well and everything, all in one. So it's the guts of a blaster in a small package. You can basically take that and build your own blaster around it. And this is one of his blasters. This was his first one, I believe, built around the Flycore. He's also released the Meowser and the DL44 Meowser, which I have DL44 on the workbench as we speak as well. And yeah, the Flycore is just an amazing project. So you take this one piece of kit and build the blaster around it. And this was his first offering. So this one is a mag and grip. It takes angled Talon mags, mag and grip, full auto. It's got an N20 pusher motor, full auto flywheeler. This particular one is running Hurricane flywheels and Banshee motors, I believe, and is tuned for HVZ standard, USA HVZ standard, so it's hitting under 130 FPS on a 3S LiPo, I believe. I've not chronographed it. You'll see in a little shooting video at the beginning. I've got this just running on a 2S battery now, and yeah, it's such a pop. Quite controllable. The pull the rev tray, it's a two-stage trigger, so you pull it into rev up, pull it all the way back to engage the pusher. The rev up's really snappy, pull it all the way back, and it's quite, on 2S anyway, it's quite controllable to do single shots, and then you can just hold it down for a full auto spray. Obviously if you bump that up to a 3S, your rate of fire will go up as well as your FPS. So right now on 2S, I imagine this is hitting about 110, 115, and the rate of fire is pretty acceptable for me. I don't like dart hoses. I like to be able to control my shots and stuff. I'm that kind of player. So absolutely, I'm probably just going to run this on 2S. It's absolutely perfect. It's still going to be a kind of close quarters kind of sidearm anyway. So I don't really need it to be punching 130 FPS. 110, 115 is going to be absolutely perfect for it. But as I say, this was completely custom designed with me in mind by Adam, and there's so many little touches on it which are just absolutely amazing. First off, you can't help but notice the OFD brain saw. This is one of the first brain saws out in the wild, I do believe, and the work that's gone into this is absolutely amazing. He's got Monkeytron Collective on here as well. The little saw logo spins round when it revs up. This is also detachable. There's a little JXT plug in the back there, so you can take this off as well. It runs on the rev of the motors, so when you pull the rev, the chainsaw spins up. But obviously you can remove that if you want, so you've not got it there. But you also provided me with a micro bopper, but the Nerf Nuke version, which is one of his designs as well. These take the 40 Max M40 kind of airsoft compressed grenade launcher things which sit in the back there. Unfortunately don't have any of them just now, so I'm unable to use this just now, but that can sit on in place of the brain saw, and it gives you a boom, gives you a one-shot nuke shot as well. But you can also get barrels for Mega Darts, Mega XL darts, shotgun and short darts, rival rounds, hyper rounds, all sorts, 50 cal balls, everything. Wacom did an amazing video showcasing stuff that the microbooth can do with a QUIK. He also supplied me, so this is the kind of standard battery tray on the front there, but I'm running this. He also supplied me with an extended battery tray, which I'm running just now. I quite like the look of the extended battery tray. Obviously the standard battery tray just runs flush with the barrel there, but I actually prefer the look of the extended battery tray, just extending the front there. Quite sci-fi looking pistols, right up my street. I love sci-fi looking things rather than real steel looking things, so I prefer the look of that. Also the extended battery tray is massive. There's no need for very compact batteries in there. I mean, I managed to fit my 3S FDL battery in there. Right now it's just running a 2S graphene, which isn't enormous, but it's hardly one of the kind of new miniature ones that you need in the Nightingale and such, and it fits in no problem. One of the lots of amazing design choices, I think, in the QUIK, which I really love, and the fact that you can slot the battery in here, and then there's a channel that runs underneath, so you can fold the wire, and the channel, the battery lead just runs underneath the battery, so it just slots in perfectly. None of this trying to cram the wire in here and there and everywhere, which you often have to do with blasters. And yeah, there's just so many. He's obviously done this in my colours, with the orange, the green and the black. Most of my blasters kind of contain various themes of orange, green and black. And it's just perfect. I can, if I was to pick my colours for this, I'd have probably gone for this exact layout of the blaster. It's got a little sight on the top there as well, and yeah, it's just fantastic. Magazine's gravity drop, which is really good. I tend to run straight talons in most of my other blasters, so I bought a couple of angled talons for this. But I'll probably, when I use this blaster, I'll probably be using it in the kind of smaller CQB games where I'll probably just run this as a primary with maybe my shield, or maybe just on its own. So I'll just have a handful of angled talons I can use just for this blaster, I think. These long ones, I think they look quite good in there. I'm going to say, it's so quick to change, such a snug design, such a very sturdy, lovely grip as well, an amazing grip. Some of the Maggin handle blasters can be a bit chunky on the grip, but this one's pretty comfortable, nice adult hand. You can even get your two hands right there. Yeah, I love everything about this. I can't actually wait to get out in the field and use it. I've got a game coming up in a few weeks. Ace Strike Force running the game down at Dishworth Airsoft in a few weeks' time. I'm definitely going to be taking this and probably running it with my shield for a couple of rounds as a little kind of sidearm and shield combo. I absolutely cannot wait to play with this out in the wild, and hopefully get a bit of game footage and stuff with it as well, and yeah, it should be really good fun. But anyway, yeah, if you haven't seen the QUIK blaster, check it out. As a Maggin grip flywheeler, they're absolutely fantastic. As I say, I can't fault this one. The print quality and everything from Adam himself is just absolutely spot on. I know he's licensed the design out to several makers in the hobby who are selling them, and here in the UK we've got Fancy Impact Blasters making and selling a few of them as well, and I've seen a few in the wild in the UK from Fancy Impact Blasters, and they look very cool as well. They printed my DL44 Meowser for me, which I'm currently building, and again, their print quality is second to none as well, so go check them out if you're in the UK and in the market for some printed stuff. But as I say, I absolutely love the QUIK. I cannot thank Adam enough for sending this out to me. It's very, very much appreciated, and yeah, he definitely went above and beyond. And yeah, he's a very nice person. And if anyone watching this knows Adam in person, give him a hug from me. And if I ever make it out to the States again to an event, Adam, I will buy you a beverage of your choice, no questions asked. Anyway. Thanks for watching, and you can subscribe here on YouTube. Make sure you check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, and all that stuff. Been a bit quiet. It's been kind of towards the end of the year. Last year wasn't much going on, so we've been a bit quiet. We've got a few events coming up. Games are starting to get going again. We've got a few trading events coming up. We've got a new target range on the go. We've got lots of blasters on the go for that. So yeah, stay tuned. We've got a couple of big Foam Dart Thunder events coming up as well, about to announce soon. and we'll hopefully get back into the swing of it for this year, and we'll get going again. Big year this year. 2023 is our 10-year anniversary here at Monkeytron Collective, as well as Foam Dart Thunder as well. We've been up and running in the hobby for over 10 years now, but we started officially on social media and stuff in 2013, so it's our 10-year anniversary this year, so we're going to do a few things over the course of the year to mark that, and yeah, it should be good fun, and can't wait to get back into flinging some foam again this year. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and stay safe, and we'll see you later.